Hi there, Gemini. It's Sebastian giving you your read for November 2025. It's almost at the end of the year. I like to say towards the end of the year, what have you been doing? What have you been uh wanting, or what are your goals for next year? Because it's time to do a visual board, soundboard, whatever it is that you do to write down your goals and what you want to achieve, because we are very close to next year, and that's going to be a great time to start achieving goals and making goals for yourself, July. So there's a lot of growth with a new beginning and a commitment. I think that when it came to a friendship in the past, I think let that go, let it transform, let it heal. There's way too much hurt then. I think, well, be wise. I think there's a part of you that's saying that being a socialite just isn't working out for me. And it's not because of any other reason then. I'm not too sure. I think with you, Gemini, there's a lot of curiosity. There's a lot of growth within you. Gemini, that's just you. You're very social. You're very wanting to connect with people. You're very in the moment. Like, there's a lot of things I can say about you, Gemini, and it's all in a social setting. So there's a part of you that's like, should I change myself because I don't want to do this anymore? There's a lot of, am I hurting myself? Should I continue hurting myself down this pathway? And I'm not too sure what you're hurting myself with. So whether this is something that you're making up in your mind, if that makes sense. I don't think that you're making up too much. It's not like you're making up lots, but I think that you could do better in relation to understanding your circumstance. I think the social setting is always going to be for you. Just be very, very careful. Sunny days ahead, better movement ahead, better choices are coming for you. So whether this is better choices in public interest or better choices in, I'm not too sure what it is, but it says that with you, sometimes it feels like you lack destiny, you lack appropriate, uh, like I think that sometimes you think that was this for me, whether it's people, whether it's work, whether it's circumstances. I think that you lack the belief of fate, and it's due to past experiences, what's happened in your past. It's got nothing to do with your future, that's for sure. I think that if you just listen to yourself, just listen to your intuition, you need to do a lot of work, internal guidance work. Even though money has been pretty good or is starting to get there and you can see an outcome with money, that you still need a lot of healing intensively inside to be able to understand what it is about the social setting that you're still healing from, because you are a very big socialite. You're a person that likes to go out, you're a person that likes to meet people, you're a person that likes to connect with others. So you taking yourself out or not being there for others or being there in a social situation, it's not going to make your situation comfortable. I think that you have to be really, really realistic with yourself and really understand your circumstances and give yourself that time, give yourself some air to be able to make the right decisions for you in a social setting. Don't let anyone bring you down just because of something that's happened. Remember, a new commitment, a new growth situation in relation to love would be so ideal for you, because uh, even though, so I just did some cards then, the cards are saying, even though you think that there's this lack of growth, look, it's such a complicated situation. I think that for you to grow, there needs to be a new commitment. But for some others, there's a big fear around that because this person was your person. You had this person up in a pedestal. Whatever it is that you had this person with, it might have not even been a pedestal. It might have just been you'd had this person in such a high regard that you would love this person to be a part of your life. And with that, this person's not exactly going to disappear, or then there's never going to be a connection, or there's never going to be a pathway to communicate with them. This person's very, I think they really, really adore you. I think they've had moments of time where they've really spoken to themselves in relation to this relationship, like, what do I need to do? And it's not like we're in a big commitment. And I know that this Gemini really is interested, but I'm just not interested in them just yet, or I'm busy, or I don't know how to communicate with them. I think that gives people chances for sure, but if you know there's an opportunity around the corner, why wouldn't you take the opportunity around the corner? And I know that I get that in the last few years, you've been like, it's never been fate for me. I don't know what that means. So I don't know whether it's I don't believe in destiny or destiny doesn't believe in me. There's something around that, but you've lacked something. And in response, I don't think that you should stop stop being you. I don't think you should stop going to social events just because of this person or whatever it is. You need to move away from confusion or your old house or your old neighborhood or your old community. If you need to let go of somebody in the past that ventured off or had a situation with themselves, if they ventured away from you, you need to let go for sure. And it says that there's some aspects in the social setting that does hurt you. Actually, I just looked clarification for there are some aspects in the social situation that does hurt you, and I think that for you to grow here, I think you need to sort that out. That's where the deep healing comes from. Now, I don't know whether it's um you're trying to step away from the social situation. I think that whoever you've fallen in love with, look, I don't think there's a I don't think look, you know deep down what's going on for you in this situation. There's like it's not a love triangle by any means. It's just you're really deeply infatuated, in love. Be serious with yourself in this connection. Is it something that you really want to pursue? Is it something that you want to be involved in when you know that this person's made their mistakes? I think that you know also in your heart, it's just never going to work. Like it's just never going to work for you. I hate to say it. It's not the best thing for me to say, I suppose, or to really get you to understand. It's just whatever the situation is, there's another romance coming around the corner. It says that if social media is part of your business, or you've got like this social thing with um social media, stick with it. Anchor yourself with it. Because I'm not sure where this social thing is that you're really fearing that you don't want to be a part of, or you don't want to experience this thing because this person who broke your heart was a part of it or whatnot. I think I think that you're more you're more I think that if you stayed with a social situation that's part of your work, part of your business, you're all good. But if it's a social situation that has this person that you don't want to see anymore, be wise with that and be truthful with yourself whether you want to continue down that road. If you've got the same group of friends, well, then you possibly need to change your friendship group. Not a big deal, not a big change, right? You've been through it all, though. It's not like you haven't. So for me to witness these cards, it's not like a new thing for you. Generally, you're really good at understanding your worth. You're also really good at understanding situations. And if people have outgrown themselves in your circle, it's not like you're going to be sitting there hoping that they come back. You know what I mean? Like you're very kind of smart and intuitive in that regard. So I think with what's happened, you do what you need to do. You've already got the intuition signs. You've already got the answers within, and then let it be. This person will come back to you over and over again. I think, but I think the happy side of you, Gemini, the twin that's like always into happiness, wanting to look after yourself first and wanting to look after your self-care first, knows that you just need to treat this as if it's not a relationship. You need to treat it as if it's a high buy situation and not be too attached. It says that growth will come to you when you travel, but it also says that it could also change. Too much change right now might not be the best. So you either need to change your friendship group to get out of this social situation with this person that should be your friend, and then you should stick with social things if it's about your business. But also, if there's too much movement, if there's too much change where you're actually literally moving yourself, that's probably not going to be the best thing for you. I think with this, you keep to yourself, you be the person that you need to be, and be you. Always be you, okay? You've got good things coming around the corner, okay? So just sit tight. I think that you're going to be fine and your luck's going to change. Jamai, you're a really lucky person, no matter what it is that you do, get yourself into. Just part ways with this person that's been in and out, and providing that kind of spinning your head around kind of thing. Just let that go. I'll see you next month. Bye there, Gemini.